Hi guys, and welcome to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're gonna start off again, or actually we continue on. I apologize, I wasn't online earlier. I had some issues, familial issues, family issues, and I had to resolve them before I can stream. Pretty serious issues. But we're gonna continue on with the main quest, mostly, and then we're just gonna push through. I'm kinda thinking I'm gonna just push through the main quest line now. Unless I see a side quest that's worth it. Maybe I'll do Yohankas actually, but that's about it. I believe she has something going on, so we might do that and then go on with the other stuff. So let's head on over to let's see, head on over to the monastery and wait, before I start. Where am I at here? Nourishment's fine. Okay. My dog straight out peeing on Teresa's bench. I want to see my dog pee on just another person. I'll take a screen cap of that. Which is acting weird. Basically it's saying I have no viewers, nobody, no followers, no views, and my session's still at 0. But I'm obviously streaming. My bitrate is white. What does that mean? Uh-oh. You know what it is. When it's a woman, it's always a damn freaking...
I can't go on! Please! Help me! At him!
Show what you're made of, nothing! Is that a...
Oops. How did I miss on that shot?
Come here!
Don't do me wrong, pup. Did you get her? If he did, I don't know. At him! It's just one guy. Really? Oh, there we go. It pretty much jumped back up. So I got my followers, views, and session length back. Twitch has been acting weird the last couple days. Oh, maybe not.
God be with you, Henry.
I guess no, that's not for you, huh? Nicodemus needs something though.
Are the wounded and sick getting better, brother?
Some will soon go to the Lord. All we can do is give them the last rites. But others will be granted a longer time here on Earth.
So you don't have so many sick and injured now?
Well, yes. But the whole monastery is being rebuilt for the greater glory of God, and there have been accidents. Broken bones and bruises aren't rare.
It's not surprising. Building work's dangerous.
Yes, but now we have a man lying waiting to be taken into God's arms, and all because of bad stone.
What happened exactly?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Brother Overseer. He'll know more. All I've heard are rumors about a devil's skull being found and that our monastery's cursed. Such blasphemy!
Good luck to you.
What is that? I have a buff I've never seen before. Smitten. Oh, it's the Bianca buff. Not Bianca. What's his name? Teresa. Sorry, what's her name? Teresa's the buff Teresa gives me technically.
I am honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I'd like to look at the place where the accident happened. Do I have your permission to enter the construction site?
And what's your interest in this matter? It's not the first accident, and I'm afraid it won't be the last. These things happen. There's no cause for investigation.
But if the stone was actually poor quality, then there should be consequences, shouldn't there?
Consequences? Yes, maybe. Oh, very well. Talk to the master builder, and he'll tell you more.
Thank you.
But be careful. Don't interfere in their work, and don't get in the way. Or you're likely to end up with a broken head yourself. Take care now.
Dude, Sasau is super corrupt, man. Considering how he just treated that accident. And all that the damage done. They don't give a crap about nothing. I have a feeling that they are counterfeiting freaking brush in here. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Oh. Nice little model there. That's the corral?
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
The Overseer sent me. You're to show me the place where the accident happened.
Like I've got time to spare to show you round. He should have done it himself. Why do you want to know, anyway?
Where's the scene of the accident?
It didn't happen on the main site. It was at the outbuilding next to the church, right under the long stairs before the entrance door. Ask my assistant who's in charge there. You'll easily recognize him. He dresses up like he owns the place. God be with you.
God, I hate rain in this game. It's too realistic. Like, except for the fact that it looks like dog piss. That's the only bad thing I complain I have about this game. The rain looks funny. I mean, other than that, the game looks great. I pressed use and nothing happened. Platforming in Kingdom Come? No, it's not my bag. It's not really giving me an area. It's just... What the hell is that? What is that? What is that shit, dude? Let me go in there. It looks either like a glitch or something kind of supernatural right there. Weird.
This has to be the stone that hit him. I'll take a piece of it. Maybe someone will recognize it.
Gotta go all the way technically to the Townburg quarry. How can I not fast travel? I'm not in a town. Weird. Won't allow me to fast travel to Talmberg from here. At all. I can go Salmonfish. God, I got stuff in my eye again.
Yeah.
Or are there just horses sitting there with
Yeah.
saddles on them? It's beyond strange to me. So we're heading to Rovna, technically, or rather the quarries north of Talmberg. Talk about this faulty stone. And of course I'm going in the wrong direction, aren't I? Wait, what? The person that I'm supposed to talk to is in Talmberg. Huh. He was up here. Now he's over here, so that means he roams between the quarry and here. I wonder why. Maybe he lives here. It is nighttime.
Yeah.
Technically, I don't live here, but I sleep here anyway. As far as I know, no one actually sleeps in this lodge, so I can get away with sleeping here. Damn it, he's back up there now. Here we go again. That guy must wake up super early to get wherever he's going.
Yeah.
Rupert.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Here's the cursed stone that caused so much damage.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain? That's not from the weathering. The stone is from somewhere else.
Here we go again. Make the long trip back to Sasso until the master builder is full of shit. You should really, like, listen to what I have to say. I have a feeling there's a conspiracy going on here. I wonder where the stone for Sasau's temple is supposed to be going. What are they, like, selling it? Trading in for shittier stone? For extra groschen or something? Got skimmed money off the church's coffers? Or something worse?
If you're not working here, clear off.
Oh, that's not him.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
I better grab something fast. I don't think he's in the actual building area right now. I think he's on the other side of the wall. Oh yeah, that's right, he's in here.
I'm honored that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I looked around, and the stone that fell on that man is different from the rest.
Yes, it's very poor, but we have to work with what we've got. We didn't have anything else, and we couldn't wait for more.
That's not what I meant. It's not the same kind of stone that came from Talmberg. Someone must have switched it.
But why would anyone do that?
Well, maybe he was stealing new stone and replacing it with old stuff. Or to sabotage the construction, I don't know.
But the carriage never moved. It rained a lot, and we couldn't get any work done, or we'd have been up to our ankles in mud.
So, someone had to take it out without being seen.
That huge piece of rock. It would take a few strong men to shift something that size. I know you're trying to help, but someone would have noticed. It couldn't be done without anyone seeing it.
Has anything else unusual happened?
I can think of a couple of things. When we were extending the scaffolding, they dug up a human skull by the wall, with horns. The scaffolder Leszek got rid of it straight away, but there are still rumors going around about it. And about the building being cursed.
Oh,
A
God.
skull with horns? How did it get there?
I don't know. I didn't see it with my own eyes, but there were enough witnesses. You can ask Leszek. He'll tell you more.
What about the second thing?
One of our workers ran away.
And that's unusual.
Somewhat. Usually, if someone runs away, they take things with them. But he left everything here, absolutely everything, and disappeared like steam over a cooking pot. He didn't tell a soul what he was up to.
God be with you.
Nope, Takalash, I can see what's going on here. He's on the other side of this freaking wall. The hell is Mola?
Can you tell me something about the poor wretch with the broken head?
Yadok, he was a decent person. You could rely on him. He was honest, went to church. Why do you want to know?
Did he have any enemies? Somebody who would want to...
Kill him? You think someone threw that stone block on his head? If you're looking for the culprit, then have a look at the stone.
Who's in charge of the place where the accident happened?
Me. I watch over everything here, and when necessary, I go to see my master. He's kept busy enough with the construction of the church.
And are you responsible for checking the stone?
Yes. We tested what load they could handle and how much they crumbled during dressing. But some of them must have been more weathered than we thought.
Where were you when it happened?
I'm not even sure. Somewhere else. I ran over when I heard the screaming, and they were already taking him away.
Oh,
Did
man.
you notice anything suspicious?
No, I didn't. These things happen with great building works. It wasn't the first time, and God forgive me for saying it, but it won't be the last.
Alright, Leszek. Tell me everything you know.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
I heard you found something.
It's true. I dug it up during work. I then ran away with it and got rid of it so the others wouldn't see. But rumors spread anyway.
And what was it that nobody was supposed to see?
What do you think? A demon skull.
Here, on holy ground, in the middle of the monastery.
But it was outside the monastery walls.
Where exactly? Is there anything else there worth seeing?
Nothing but scaffolding. We started digging there to set foundations for extending it.
And are you sure it was a devil's skull?
I know what I saw. I can recognize a human skull. And this one had horns, like the devil, besides. That thing gave off a diabolical stink.
And where is it now? What did you do with it?
I was taking it down to the river to throw it in. Only I dropped it at the top of the slope and it rolled downhill. The devil alone knows where it ended up.
I'll see if I can find it.
May the Lord watch over you.
Eh. Alright. Probably be a skull with someone glued like horns or antlers to. Just watch. He would have thrown it in here. It didn't land in the water, right? Make it in the water. Oh, there it is.
It looks genuine, but I'm not capable of judging.
It resembles a human skull, but with two horns growing out of its head. I feel as if it gives off heat and makes my hands tingle. It seems to stink of hell. It's just slightly decomposed. What the heck? Local knacker. Doesn't knacker mean like drunk? Yeah, you let me fast travel south, but not to Townsburg? Ugh. What's knacker mean? Knacker. I know what knackered means. Artisan, maybe? Knick-knack, you know, where it's like... What the fuck? Guess I'm supposed to go in here. Oh, it's the gravedigger.
God save you. What can I do for you?
I found this skull. People are saying it's the skull of a demon, but I don't know.
It certainly looks like it, with the horns and all. Well, let's see. Those are deer antlers that someone's fixed to this human skull. It's not a devil, just a bit of devilry.
I'm glad to hear it's not the real thing. Someone must have put it there deliberately, knowing that's where they were due to dig.
And they put a lot of work into it too. The horns are held on tight, even though it was lying in water. Whoever did this was skilled bugger, and no mistake. Good luck then.
God be with you.
He has to be here somewhere.
The stone fell on him here. You can still see the marks.
Where the hell is this guy at? I wonder if he's outside. Where the heck is this guy at? Oh, there he is.
You know the head they found near the scaffolding?
What about it?
Someone put it there on purpose. After they stuck horns on it to make it look sinister.
What a ridiculous thing to do. Who's responsible? And where did he find the skull?
I don't know, but I'll try to find out. Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
Oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I have a bad feeling about this. I have a really bad feeling, man. I think they're gonna something's gonna happen. He's very specific, that's why. When you're very specific, that means that you're up to no good. You want me to be there at a specific place and time for like framing me or making me see something I shouldn't see. Damn it, okay. What time is it? Oh, what time? After dusk. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go there now. Just want to test something. Either that or the guy's genuinely afraid that he's gonna get murdered by his other subordinate. Completely possible. I could go the other way too. But... Damn, this is a long ass climb. I hope this is the scaffolding and it's not another one somewhere else. I hope I don't have to fight on this thing. Spirit Fights is kicking in. How the hell did my dog get up here? That amazes me. Right at dusk. Maybe it's not at the top. Or maybe I'm supposed to meet him somewhere else. Oh man.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Nobody here. It says under, actually. Okay, so I have to meet him. Under the scaffolding. But what bothers me is no one was under there anyway. There we go. Cutscene triggered. Someone trying to murder me? Oh, they're dead. Ain't going anywhere anyway. There's only one fucking way up. I'll let him know that I'm coming. I'm just gonna freaking bust out my torch. Maybe I can hear somebody else moving around up here.
Don't kill me. I'll tell you everything.
That was funny. All it took was 2 hits.
Who are you?
You rushing full armed opponent?
I'm just a worker here. He told me that if I take care of you, then he'll forgive my debts. I didn't want to, but he forced me to do it. Who sent you? It was the Master Builder's helper. Young Smola. What? He was supposed to be here as well. He isn't. He went to the mill nearby when he found out Leshak was hiding out there. Fuck. What am I supposed to do with you? You tried to kill me. I was aiming to miss. On purpose. I wanted to scare you off and then say I missed. Don't kill me, please.
I don't have time for him.
Fine, but I don't want to see you here again. Thank you.
Who says I don't have mercy? Not him I want to kill anyway.
Ah! 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 Ah!
Chicky chickies. Where is this mill? I think it's this radius I'm supposed to be searching. It has to be inside the building then.
What the hell are you doing? That's Leszek, isn't it?
Yes, it's him. I found him. And now I'm taking him to the Sawbones.
So did you drop a stone block on his head too, or did you face up to him like a man?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You wanted to have me killed too, didn't you? But Leszek, you killed yourself.
I tell you, he's not dead. See for yourself.
You trying to take me on? I'm one of the best swordsmen in this realm. Fucking reliable blade. Yeah, I said I wanted your freaking clothing too, huh? Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Or sod. What the heck? How can he? Oh, okay. He has to be over here then. One of these buildings. Probably sleeping up in the corner up there. I'll rest over here. Oh, somebody already sleeping there. Well, that's awkward. Where am I gonna sleep? Maybe I could just talk to him. Screw it, I'm just gonna talk to him in the middle of the night. I'm not gonna bother freaking wasting time sleeping. If it's locked, I'll just pick the lock. What is that?
Good day to you.
Good day. Does it look like daytime to you?
It was young Smoller.
What?
Zmola's the one responsible for all the thefts and death. He tried to kill me and Leszek and God knows who else.
Sweet Jesus. Where is he now?
Dead. I killed him in self-defense.
So is that the end of it, do you think?
It looks that way. Leszek was helping him, but he's dead. So things should settle down from now on.
God bless. Even so, we'll have to reconsecrate the monastery. Good luck to you.
That was it. Hey, you got a bed in here? No? Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the inn and sleep. Which isn't too difficult. Yeah. That's Mola. He didn't have much to him. Took him out with how many? 1-2 shots? Let's see here. Wait, that's not the tavern.
Ugh.
Forgot where it is. I don't think you could sleep at this tavern. So I have to go all the way to the Wagoner's Inn, that's right. Which is this way. Come on. I'm gonna start doing the main quest in about a minute, guys. So I'm gonna start digging around trying to figure out who's counterfeiting Groshen. Means I have to question bandit, or not bandits, what do they call it? Blacksmiths. They should be up by at least 8. I'll just wait over at the nearest blacksmith. Try to figure out who's counterfeiting these. Or who's making the copper. Supplying the copper. I want to go here first, probably. One of those sods doing it. Wait until 10. Maybe run into their house and eat their food. Nourishment. Probably will. this one, right?
God save you, good night. What can I do for you?
Do you ever work with copper here?
No, and even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Zach from the Monastery Craftsman's Yard has bought out all the copper.
What can you tell me about the Sasau blacksmith?
There's too many of us, I'll tell you that for free. This is only a small town. There's Zach, who has a forge in the Craftsman's Yard and mostly works on the construction of the church. And then, apart from me, there's Master Armourer Otter of Rabstein.
Tell me more about Zach.
Don't have much time for him myself. He knows his craft, no question. But he seems to think his son, Vitus, will be a master armourer in Prague one day.
My father was a blacksmith, and I expect he thought much the same about me. That's how fathers are, isn't it?
Of course, any man should be proud of his boy. But Zach makes pride a sin. That's why he's at loggerheads with Master Otter.
Can you tell me something about Master Otter?
Well now, there's a master to look up to. He's worked for the lords of Kunstadt and for the richest townsfolk of Prague.
If you don't mind my asking, what brings him here?
The same as draws all reasonable people. He's enjoying the peace and quiet. Or rather, he used to enjoy some peace. That dispute with Zach must have put a few more wrinkles on his brow.
Why did they
What are
fighting?
Zach and Master Otter arguing about?
Zach had his boy Vitus trained as an armourer in Kuttenberg, and he wanted to buy out Otter's place for him. Except that Otter's a proud man. How would it have looked? A master armourer giving way to a young whippersnapper who's barely let go of his mother's skirts? And they've been arguing ever since. Well, Zach mostly. He badmouths Otter every chance he gets. He claims that he's only fit for mending pots.
Damn.
And that his son will see him off.
Okay, let's
That
go
will
and
be
find
all.
out what's going on with
Thank
Zach.
you.
Apparently he's the one that's... Ooh, let's see if I
I'll
can
be
get...
with you.
Apparently he's running around buying out copper.
God's blessings. What can I do for you?
Anything good? Alright, Zachy boy, let's
Greetings, good
tangle
knight.
here.
How may I serve you?
Do you work any copper here, Master Blacksmith?
Why do you ask?
I'm looking into a few things here.
Looking into things? Meaning what?
I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters.
Well, that's a serious business, but to answer your question, no. I don't work copper here.
That's not what I heard.
What?
I was told in town that you bought all the other blacksmiths' copper.
By Mickelson the Master Armourer, am I right? They're forever trying to smear my good name. That's why they said it, to make me look suspicious.
But they don't know I'm investigating anything.
Then they're making things up just for spite. Anything else? I still have work to do.
So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
Aha.
Good luck to you.
Your father says you don't work any copper.
We don't.
I've heard differently around town. They say your father's bought up all the copper to be had.
Are you calling me a liar? Or my father? You're asking for it, boy.
Ooh.
Just be sure you know what you're letting yourself in for.
Was that a threat? Do you think I'm an idiot?
You don't get it, do you? I don't particularly want to fight with you. I don't have the time or the need to prove anything. So I'll just take my knife and stick it between your ribs. And then I'll keep twisting until you tell me the truth.
So show me what you're made of.
Oh, he didn't take.
God be with you.
I'll just have to beat you down. Hey, what do you have on you? I'm gonna go through the shed. Oh. Ooh, I can't open that. Ooh.
Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this. Copper. And quite a lot of it. I wonder what Zach will have to say about this. So back to that copper, Master Blacksmith.
What? I thought I told you I don't work with copper.
I see. Then it's a little odd that you have baskets full of raw copper in the shed round the back.
You've been in my barn? Best make a head start before I talk to the bailiff.
Your workshop's supplying a counterfeiting gang. I'm not going anywhere until you tell me the truth.
All right. I suppose there's no point lying. We do make copy sheets here, and I wanted to keep it quiet.
Why?
Pays me good money, and the people I do it for. I wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of them.
Did they threaten you?
They didn't have to. Just by the look of them, I could say I needed to shut my mouth and do what they wanted.
And did they ever tell you who they were? Do you know where to find them?
I know a little. But show some understanding. There's nothing but trouble in it for me. I'll lose the work and be left looking over my shoulder for some thugs to come and burn down my house. Or worse.
If you lie down with dogs, you shouldn't complain about the fleas.
There's no need for threats. We can both benefit here. If I tell you everything I know, you can help me with a certain small matter. One that'll cover up for my loss of earnings.
Money's the last thing you're gonna need on the pyre. Hey, that's actually worth
Do you know what the penalty is for counterfeiting?
I never give it much thought.
Evidently, because the penalty for counterfeiting is burning at the stake. And I can personally guarantee that when you're standing on that pyre, you'll find a loss of earnings is the least of your concerns.
No, of course you're right. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. It's just that I'm afraid of being left destitute.
So, out with it. What's been going on?
One evening I got a visit from this scruffy beggar calling himself Rapota. He had a yellow cape on and kept whistling to himself. There was a knight with him too, but he didn't give his name. They told me what I had to do, how much I'd get for it, and I had to keep my mouth shut.
And where can I find this Rapota? Or the knight?
I don't know exactly. But I've always left the wagon with the goods behind the monastery, on the hill there, next to a small chapel under a big tree.
Anything else?
No. I swear that's all I know.
Well, that'll do me for now.
Young man, about that matter I need help with. I'll gladly pay you.
First, tell me what's going on.
I recently tried to buy Master Armourer Otto Rapstin's business for my son Vitus, but that old fool wouldn't listen to reason. He said he couldn't understand his legacy being taken over by a clod like my Vitus. Despite the insult, I doubled my offer, but Master Otto still wouldn't budge.
And what is it you need from me?
I thought I'd show Otto that Vitus isn't such a dolt as he thinks, but for that I need someone experienced in combat.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
Goodbye.
Not now, later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Next to a chapel. Oh, I bounced off.
Yeah.
Oh, who are you people?
Why are you just sitting around?
Why not? Admiring the view. People just do not appreciate a lovely view these days.
Does the name Rapita ring any bells for you?
Rapota, you say? Rapota. No, I can't hear any bells ringing at all.
Admiring the view, my arse. If you ever want to see another view again, I suggest you answer my question.
All right, calm down.
I'll calm down when you answer my question. So what are you doing here?
I'm just keeping an eye on things. When a wagon comes in, I make sure nobody robs it. I get a commission for that, that's it.
See? That didn't hurt a bit. Where's Rapita?
I don't know. He's been staying in town lately. He hardly ever shows up here. It seems he's keeping an eye on someone there. I don't know who.
Who comes to fetch them?
I don't know. Some people. They don't speak, just look mean. Take the goods and go.
Bit of friendly advice. You're wasting your time here. Rapita's scarpered and won't be coming back this way anytime soon. You might as well pack up and go home.
What? That bastard owes me a dozen groschen. Damn it! Now what? Well, no use hanging around here anyway. In any case, thanks for the information. I could have been stuck here for weeks.
So it was you son of a bitch. Ah, I yield. Enough.
Screw it. Is anything good on you? Nothing worth my time. Wait, what? I thought it said cumin. I was like, wearing cumin for that? for the food. Hmm. He's probably watching Uruk. So I'll talk to Tobias first, and then I'll talk to Uruk. Most likely, Rapolta's watching Uruk, because Uruk is investigating the same shit I'm investigating. He's asking questions. I think Rapolta probably knows.
From the yard or from the wood, lean and fatty pork, chicken and beef. We have it all.
Want to see? I think he's hanging around over there. What? This is the bailiff. You get arrested or something?
God's blessings. What can I do for you? God be with you.
God be with you, lad. What can I do for you?
You look different, Master.
So as to fit in. I don't want it known that I'm in town.
Right.
Come right up. It's a feast for your
So what have you found out so far?
It's hard to resist. You'll not find better meat anywhere.
I found out where they get the copper sheets from.
Really? So tell me.
It's the smith on the monastery craftsman's yard. He supplies the counterfeiters.
Do you know how he gets the goods to them?
That it is, Gone.
No. All I know is that someone called Rapota collected the goods.
Not much, but it's a start. At least it's not a common name. Listen, Henry. I had another thought on the way here. Those counterfeiters have to have a punch die to make the fake coins.
Yes, of course.
That's sophisticated work. There's a man I know who works at the monastery yard. Master engraver Jerome of Silesia.
You don't suppose that he's...
No, not that, God forbid. I know him well. He'd never do anything like that. But he runs an engraving workshop, so he might have heard something.
Very well, I'll ask him.
But ask with tact. I don't want him getting offended. And I prefer you not to mention me at all.
I'll try to think of something.
That's
all.
Good on bread and for frying. Come and get it,
Goodbye.
people. And pork crackling too. A joy to taste.
Yeah!
Always gets a little laggy in Sasso. Let's talk to Ulrich now, see what's up with him.
So, what did Master Pfeiffer have to say?
I consulted him and we definitely have a starting point.
Tell me more.
Master Pfeiffer found out they need copper sheets for the core of the coins and quicksilver for the the other part.
I see. They have such materials at the monastery.
Exactly. That's why I'm interested in the local forges.
Yes, that is good. Yesterday, I heard people from the craftsman's yard by the monastery complaining. They said they could not sleep at night because the blacksmith works all the time till dawn.
I see. That's certainly worth asking about. Have you heard anything else?
You said they use quicksilver. There is a painter lodging here who is painting the church in Ujits. I heard him complain also. He said that he went to the monastery for quicksilver and it was all gone.
Well, that's something to follow up as well. Thanks.
Damn, you did my job wrong. Do the master engraver and then talk to us.
God be with you.
How goes the work, Master?
Getting there, getting there. You need something, my boy?
What are you doing here, anyway?
You're in an engraver's shop, my boy. We're engraving, of course.
Yeah, but engraving what? And what's it used for?
Oh, we engrave wood and stone as well as metal. Here in the monastery, it's mostly about decoration.
You've got quite a large workshop, Master. You don't do all the work alone, surely?
I'm usually here with my apprentice, Florian. Of course, by simple observation, you'll note that this is not currently the case, and I'm here alone. Which means that either I'm a liar or something out of the ordinary has occurred.
I see. I think. So what's happened to Florian?
He shares the fate of the pharaohs for today. The fifth scourge of Egypt did smite him, the plague. Or so his message advised me.
Jesus Christ, the plague?
Do remain calm. I'm quite certain the plague from which Florian is suffering wasn't a judgment from on high. Or if it was a judgment on excessive drinking.
Shit.
I'm told such an ailment can be of truly biblical proportions.
What's he like, your apprentice, Florian?
I'm afraid that his exuberant youth has taken its toll. He's been acting strangely of late. I fear he has delusions of persecution.
I don't really know what you mean, at all.
Recently, for example, he told me that someone was following him. And the very next day, he bought a padlock from the blacksmith and locked up his chest. As though I would ever sneak into it. In any case, why the interest? Are you looking for him?
Something like that.
May I ask why?
I have a message for him.
A message? Who would be interested in that wastrel? Other than his furious and deeply disappointed master, of course. About your question, you'll find him at home. No doubt feverishly dying. He sleeps in the baker's cellar.
Ah, thank you. Does Florian have any enemies?
A man such as he certainly owes money at every turn, and the parents of local girls are undoubtedly displeased with his attempts to propagate. However, most recently it was that fury from the baths who accosted him in quite a spectacular rage.
A woman from the baths? What did she do?
The harpy nearly tore all Florian's hair out. I don't frequently feel sorry for my ne'er-do-well apprentice, but on that occasion I made an exception.
Do you have any idea why she did it?
She was screaming about some girl, some flighty bathmaid, Esther. I would say that Florian had felt the joys of spring and acted accordingly, although one would have thought they'd be used to that sort of thing at the bathhouse.
Must be
Thank you.
jealousy.
I'll leave you to your work.
Goodbye.
So, I gotta talk to the bathhouse girls, huh? And Florian. Let's do each of them in order since the bathhouse is on my way. Might need my charisma. see him from here. Yes. Right across the river. Damn, Henry. It's like you haven't done cardio before. Come on, I run all over the place. I don't even use my horse all that often.
God's blessings.
I hear you're at odds with Apprentice Florian.
At odds? I'll give you at odds. It's that sod's fault they took my Esther. Poor girl. I shudder to think what's become of her.
Oh boy, what happened?
What exactly happened?
That's not good.
This man came in wanting a bath, and Esther with it. She doesn't normally offer that kind of service, but I didn't see the harm, so I sent her in to him. And suddenly I hear screams. So I run out, and I see the bastard pulling her out of the tent and shoving her into a boat.
I'm sorry they took her, but what exactly has it got to do with Florian?
They shouted at me to tell Florian that when he wises up, he'll get the girl back.
I assume that Florian knows this, Esther.
You know village girls. They don't get much of a choice. Every other knave has a turnip for a brain, and if they don't, they're relatives. And then some young dandy turns up who writes her little poems. What's the poor girl to do? And this is how it ends. She should have stuck with the turnip heads.
Where can I find this Florian? I'd like to ask him a few questions.
He works in the engraver's workshop at the monastery craftsman's yard. And if he's not there, he'll be holed up like a rat he is in the cellar he rents from the baker. He's afraid of me, for sure.
What did the bailiff make of it?
Don't even get me started on that. He's another fine... I won't say what. I told him everything, but he says he won't do nothing about it.
How's that then?
He wouldn't tell me to my face, of course. But people here don't think much of us. There's some as reckon my Esther deserves what she got. Poor girl.
It sounds like you were close to Esther.
I loved her like my very own. She came to me as an orphan, like a wolf child she was. I raised her and taught her and gave her a job, and now she's gone. Who knows if she's even alive?
I'd like to know more about the kidnapping.
Good luck, then.
Go to the baker, find out what's going on with Florian.
Vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions,
Good day to you.
You look quite sprightly for an invalid.
What? Who the hell are you?
My name's Henry, and I'm making inquiries for Sir Radzig Kobyla.
And what do you want from me?
Straight to the point then. All right. I've been investigating counterfeit money, and the trail led me straight to you. Does the name Rapiter mean anything to you?
I don't know. Maybe?
Don't bother. I know you know him. You make the punch dice for the counterfeiters. How do you hand them over? Do you know where their workshop is?
I can't say anything. I'll deny everything and you've got nothing on me. No evidence, just accusations.
It's got something to do with that girl, hasn't it?
How do you know?
That doesn't matter.
No, I suppose not. I didn't want to get involved, I swear. Those bastards kidnapped Esther. If I don't cooperate, they'll kill her.
Who is Esther?
My girl, of course. That scum took her right out of the bathhouse.
I'm sorry about that.
Me too. Listen, I'll tell you everything, I promise.
I have to go
But
rescue
only if I
Esther.
know that Esther's safe.
What, so I'm to go searching for her in the woods?
I know where they're keeping her, but nobody will help me. And what can puny little me do faced with those strapping great villains?
Very well. I'll bring back your Esther.
Really?
Yes, but then you have to tell me everything.
I will. I swear to God Almighty. Please, just bring her back to me. Nothing else matters.
Where are they keeping her?
In the Skalitz Hills. There are some abandoned cottages around the mines. That's where I saw her last. They took me there when I said they had to let me speak to her.
All right. I'll go there and try and think of something.
You're my savior.
I can always do what I did last time.
Don't get your hopes up. Anything could happen.
Good luck then.
Bloody kill them all in their sleep. Alright, so they're probably close to where I was before. Yeah, south of Skeleton. Ooh. Alright, let's save it. In case something happens. Let's head and save Esther. Go to Rovna and then go southeast. Here we go again. Let's find out if this pilgrim wants to murder me. Oh wait. Let me guess. This is Nope, I don't know. Pretty well armed for a pilgrim.
There's nothing.
What is it?
It's just that you look like someone who doesn't mind a bit of adventure. And I could use a man like that. It's a little complicated. Let's just say I know where there's some riches buried. And you could persuade me to share that knowledge with you. For a reasonable price, needless to say.
Only 80.
That's a rather wild story. But worth a try.
Excellent. Here, take this. And I wish you good fortune in your search.
Did he give me anything? Well, it could be any of these. Doesn't matter. Oh, screw it. I'll just go north. So let's head north.
Yeah.
Try not to get Esther killed.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are these freaking bandits? Or actual, like... Oh crap, these bandits. Dang.
What about it?
Well, those three kidnapped some...
What are you doing here? Tired of life? Hello!
There's a lot of them bringing it.
Curse it!
Stop! I beg you! I yield! Is that all?
Come here! Ow.
Ooh, I'm starting to get real hurt.
Where do you...
Are you going to enjoy this? What's the matter? Come on.
Boha, yeah!
You'll get one for.
Is that all you've got?
Fuck it!
Oh, lost.
Bring it on!
Come and get it.
Ow. Oh, I'm gonna die. Damn it. That was close. Let's do this the easy way now. Is this where I'm supposed to be? He said something about mines. Wait till those suckers are in.
What's that? What are you doing? Get over here! Tired of life, are you? Yo! Hey! All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! No! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick! Don! Get over here! Alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
To arms! Get over here!
Alarm!
All of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Enough! I yield!
Oh, what the hell? Did that guy just run through the woods? Well, he ran away. Guess he realized that shit was gonna happen. I wonder what's in here. drop their sacks. Came running out. Somebody down here. They're at the game's fucking with me. I can hear somebody talking down here. God, I hate mines. Am I anywhere near her? Because they could be inside the mines themselves. Let me just save it. I don't trust myself here.
I'll be needing more charcoal.
Oh shit. What's this? Oh damn, I triggered a cutscene. That tells me
What do you want here? I don't know you.
I'm here at the command of the royal hetman, Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Radzig Kobyla, the king's hetman. I see.
I'm here to place you under arrest.
I gathered as much. And you came alone. Ha! Very daring of you, I must say. What are you doing in here, youngster? Are you new here? Go outside. They'll tell you there what to do.
What?
I am new around here, but I don't need to be told what to do. I've got a very clear idea about that.
What are you talking about? Have you brought a message from the Hungarian or something?
My name is Henry, and I'm here under orders from Sir Radzig Kobyla.
I see. And I am Sir Jezek, Baron of Ronau. But I can't imagine what you would want with me. You must be in the wrong place.
I don't think so. I'm on the trail of a gang of counterfeiters. You're quite clearly in charge here, so I'd like to have a word or two with you, sir.
Of course, I'll be glad to. What is it?
Not here, sir. I'd like to ask you to accompany me to Rathod.
You mean to arrest me? Dear boy, why, you're all alone.
I work alone.
I got to where I am without anyone else. Doesn't seem like I need any help.
You look capable. I could use a lad like you.
I don't work with bandits.
By the way, who betrayed me?
Nobody, as it happens.
So how did you find this place?
Dumb luck.
The same way you did.
What do you mean?
I just thought about what would be the best place to hide a counterfeiting workshop in this area, and arrived at the same conclusion as you.
Great minds
Not really,
think
I just
alike.
accidentally found it.
But I hope you don't imagine I'm just going to follow meekly after you like a lamb to the slaughter.
I don't know. Why don't you ask the men
shit.
I hacked my way through to get here, if any of them are still alive?
Do you think I'm scared of you? If I give up without a fight, Kobyla will hang me. If I fight back, at least I stand a chance.
True, but death will come sooner here.
Better here by the sword than swinging like a common criminal.
If you thought that the last time, you wouldn't have passed up your chance to slip out of the executioner's noose. And you might yet make terms with Sir Radzig somehow. Who knows?
Or I'll kill you and have nothing to worry about.
Oops. Hey, wait, I can knock his ass out. And take it.
I'll slaughter you!
Well, maybe I can have to beat him to an inch of his life.
Please, please, I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfar is very keen to meet you.
Oh, I guess that like solved a lot of problems. I should really save that girl still though.
Good work, Henry. Thank you, Master Fayfar. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rate. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Ratai then.
Did I fail saving that girl? If I did, oh well. But... Yep, oh well. Somehow I skipped a bunch of steps and beat that. What's this? Oh, I can still do it. If I really want to. Let's do it. I'm kind of curious on where she is up there. Plus, I always like... oh, I don't mind a good fight. Where's all my music? Oh, there we go. Okay. Go save this Esther girl at least, so I don't have that over my Henry's conscience here. Come on, you donkey. Alright, Sparky, let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you hate it when the brush is too thick to get anywhere with in it? Ooh, this camp is deserted. Save this. Really close now. She should just be up this ridge. Oh, what? Quarter mile. I don't have any bowman potions on me right now.
What's going on there?
Oops. Aw, lame.
What have we got here? Entertainment. I'm over here.
They won't hurt you now.
However did you find me?
Florian told me where they took you.
I'm a fool. I thought he was just a dandy, God knows why. And it turns out he's a villain in league with thieves. And a coward too. This whole time he knew where I was.
To arms! Get over here!
It's not Florian's fault. He was terrified they'd do something to you. They had him over a barrel.
You're right.
I think they're all dead, buddy.
Florian must have been more scared than me.
I'd say so.
We should probably set off.
I'll go with you. I'd hate to lose you on the way.
I'm just gonna pretend that he killed them on the way out because that's just kind of like... That's a little bit weird. Alarm! Oh. Damn, I gotta start brewing some more potions. I'll do that on my off time when I'm not on cam. All out of rage potions, I think. And Bowman potions. Either that or they're on my horse. I gotta check.
Jesus!
Oh, I left something in one of the...
God save. What can I do for you?
I found that Esther of yours.
I know! Back already. How can I ever thank you?
By telling me all about the goings on with Rapita.
They found me in the tavern one evening.
They?
Yes, Rapita. And a night they called Sir Jezek.
And then what?
They explained what they wanted from me and I told them to sod off.
I'm guessing that didn't go down too well.
It wasn't all that bad. They just threw me on the dung heap and left. I thought it was just a drunkard's joke. But then they took Esther.
Where will I find Rapita?
He's usually wherever I am.
What does that mean?
He watches me. Everywhere I go. And when I'm at home, he sits on the bench in the square, watching my house.
So he's there now?
Hard to say. Sometimes I see him in the tavern on the green, buying supplies.
All right. At least I know where to start. And you go to work tomorrow, you hear?
Why?
Because we have to lure him out. And besides, your master will surely be glad to see you.
I have my doubts.
Why didn't you tell anyone?
At first I took it for a bad joke. And then, when they snatched Esther, there was nothing to be done.
I suppose I better go. I'd hate the bastard to get away.
Go. I hope you get revenge. God be with you.
So right now he's sitting on a bench just watching. Over here.
Here, just as you ordered.
I'd like a beer.
I don't think it matters because most likely... Well, it says find Rapido. Is it a... It's unmarked though.
Well, I never.
Not the bailiff.
My pleasure.
Oh, there he is. Huh. Right in the middle of town.
Are you Rapiter by any chance?
Pardon me? Do we know each other?
No, but I'm hoping to change that.
Well, I don't have much time right now. I'd best be off.
It'll only take a moment.
All right then. What do you want?
I know that you spy on Florian. I know you were involved in the kidnapping of the bath maid, and I know why you're doing it all.
It seems there's no point making excuses.
None. Now tell me where their workshop is.
I already know where it is.
Of course, of course. That will be the best solution.
So?
Let's leave it for another time.
Asparagus, they'll cut you in half.
No, I give up.
I didn't even touch you yet.
So, are you ready to talk?
I will. Just don't hurt me, please. What do you want from me?
Tell me where the workshop is. Don't worry. Your master won't be punishing you for betraying him. You're both going to have too many other problems.
It's in the Skullet's mines.
That doesn't narrow it down very much.
On the eastern side of Skullet's Hill, there's an
So
abandoned
backwards.
mine gallery. Well, it used to be abandoned. Now there's a small camp in front of it, and the workshop is inside.
Who is your lord?
Sir Yezhek of Ronov. That's what he calls himself, although Ronov Castle's long gone.
Okay, so...
What happened to it?
Ronov used to belong to Vincent, Count Lichtenberg. After his death, it fell to Margrave Jobst, and he had it pulled down. He knew full well that Vincent's vassals would resist him.
Why? Everyone knows that when a lord dies without issue, the king can confer his estate on whoever he pleases.
But Vincent had descendants. Ronov only fell to the Margrave because he declared them all illegitimate. All because Vincent had refused to fight for him against Sir Prokop. Sir Yezhek led a revolt of the vassals, but Jobst rounded them all up. Only Sir Yezhek got away. Since then, he's become the scourge of the domain.
Who are you, anyway?
They call me Rapota. I used to be the executioner's henchman in Brno.
And how did you come to be serving Sir Yezhek?
I helped him escape from prison. If I was going to serve anyone, better Sir Yezhek than the executioner.
So you saw being a brigand's henchman as a step up in the world?
I thought if things changed and he stopped marauding, he might get Ronov back and take me into his service.
Well, after this little escapade, you can forget about that. You'll be lucky if you don't end up swinging on the gallows.
It's all the same anyway now. I've betrayed him.
So who's Sir Yezhek working for? Don't tell me he just took it into his head one day to start forging coins.
That's not for me to know. Sir Yezhek was on speaking terms with various lordships.
Such as?
We were often guests at the monastery, but I slept in the hayloft, so I heard nothing.
And apart from that?
In the camp, you'd occasionally see a Hungarian nobleman, but I don't know what he was doing there, or who he is.
I think I've heard enough.
Sounds like
Can
that's
I
the
ask
same
you
guy
something?
Runt was talking about.
Yes?
I don't want to hang. It's a horrible death. I'd prefer you just kill me here and now.
Nah, you need to
An
hang.
honourable death? No chance. It's the dungeons for you, and the sort of punishment a counterfeiter deserves. Don't worry. In time, you'll be glad of the gallows.
I think this will take me directly to Ratai, right? Damn it, no. I'm in Sasau's prison. Ah. I was hoping he would take him directly to Ratai. Oh, let's see here. I'm going down the Ratai, right? How much nourishment? 75. Wait, what? What's this giant bee? I already did that. It's probably gonna. It's probably gonna whine me about that for a while. That's alright. Got gas. Oof. Alright. Once I get done with that quest line, it should disappear. Theoretically. Oh no, that's alright. I'll avoid it. Let's go. Come on. Get to Ratai so I can rest at my loft. Or at my little domicile. Apparently, I left something on one of the bodies of the guys I killed. I don't know who. It might have been actually on one of the. Might have been one. Had to been on one of the bandits. We'll see. I'll go. I think you can find it. Key items and quest items always appear in a chest, so that you can never get stuck. The gravedigger basically finds it. Let's see here. It stores it. But I don't know where that chest is. I've never actually been to it. I never had to go to it. But it's somewhere close by to me right now. Talk to Radzik in a little bit. Okay, so it's inside the damn freaking present. Alright, great. Let me save it because I can get in trouble for freaking picking locks right now. What? Key to shed. Huh. I don't know what that was all about. I don't talk to Radzik. Doesn't matter. I already passed, pretty much did the quest that I needed to do anyway, so I probably didn't even need to do that.
Vegetables! Come and get it! Man cannot live by bread alone.
I'm thinking that that was the key to grab that girl. Most likely. Oh, let's just talk to Radzik. Get. What? Is he walking around the town? Well, he's somewhere. How is he? He's up on the battlements.
There's the man. Good work, Henry.
Thank you, sir.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Me?
Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Burner to beat it out of him, but then I told myself that if he's so keen to speak to you...
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Bernard's all the way at the other end of town, man. I don't know. Lock them up. It's like it's a Tower of London.
I need the key to Jezek's cell.
So Sir Radzik let him have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
Don't take it that way. He probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Wait, what? There's no tower here unless he's in the church.
greetings good night. Take care.
This is really weird because it's pointing here at the bailiff's office. Maybe he's in the, he's locked in the, actually prison. They said tower, but not, he's definitely not in the tower. Yeah.
God be with you, Henry.
Really? You're gonna say that?
Finally, I've had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor...
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
Recruit you into what?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions. But for sure, he isn't the chief. And there's someone highly placed at the monastery who's mixed up in it too. But I don't know who.
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends? Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
I was in dispute with the Margrave. A man in my position finds himself mixed up with all sorts.
And then what?
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
You said you gave them money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
This highly placed person at the monastery, what can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
That'll do me for the moment.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me. I'm sick of being a renegade.
Why would Sir Radzig want your allegiance? You're a criminal, and that's how you'll be treated.
Says I'm not polite. Close the door. Should have locked it, of course. Not like he's going anywhere.
God grant you health. How may I help you? Good luck then.
Hell on my way, guard.
So what have you learned?
All sorts of things. There's some foreigner called Eric behind the counterfeiting ring, and someone highly placed at the monastery.
The monastery? Really?
That's what Jezek claimed.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Yeah, nobility can't really. The clergy are above the nobility, so in some ways.
So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn! So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
You should return to Sasau and take a closer look at those recruiters. If they're going to attack, we must find out sooner than last time.
It might not be as straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage somehow, my lad. Don't tell me there's an armed force amassing here and nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
I think I know where I could ask. I helped at the infirmary in Sasau, and there was a wounded man there by the name of Thomas, a suspicious type to say the least. He might know something.
Good. I'd rather see you seeking out better company, but that can't be helped. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention. What we want is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their gang.
All right, sir. I'll try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
As you command, sir.
I'm gonna help that noble dude, or that robber baron, basically. Alright, time to go back to Sasau. Here we go again. Maybe it's some action, maybe? Or maybe it is a real pilgrim.
What is it?
It's just that you seem to me like a man who doesn't frighten easily. And as it happens, I'm looking for someone just like you.
Oh god, this again?
Alright. It's a... and you could... It's a rather... Excellent.
Thomas owes me, so let's ask him. Plus, I want to check if Johanka's quest line is unlocked. If it is, I'll do that next session.
Aha, it's you.
How are you doing? Feeling better yet?
Aye, much better. I'm truly grateful. A bit longer and I'll be able to run back to the woods and carry on. Well, never mind. Very kind of you to look in on me.
Truth be told, I didn't come just for your health.
What do you need?
Well, I've heard tell there's work for fearless men who enjoy a bit of silver.
Ah, I believe I can help you with that. They used to frequent the tavern, but now they meet in the church.
The church?
Aye, that's right. The church is locked at night, but if you see a light, the door will be open. Go in there and wait. Say a prayer or something, and then you'll see.
That's it? I don't need to speak to anyone?
Just doing what I told you is enough. They'll give you a good look over and see if you've got the metal. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thank you.
You took care of me, why wouldn't I help you? Tit for tat, eh?
Good luck then.
Can't talk to Johanka, that's weird. Anyway. Let's go to the church.
isn't it?
Amen. So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
I don't recall his name, but he was one of your friends. He said that he couldn't take me straight to you, that I had to go through the church.
He was right about that. But he still said more than he should have.
I know my way around. You won't go wrong with me.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight. But not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
I'll have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Well, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Who's Pius, and why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as he ends up dead.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
How will I recognize Pius?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he suddenly stopped drinking.
Fine. So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Good luck then.
The hell? They slid me a key. What's that? I mean, I probably could murder the guy, but I'd rather get they call it, nobody here. Oh, my ass. I'm avoiding most of these because there's no real point to them right now. Man, I should get to sleep. It's already freaking late. Oh, let's talk to Radzik and then probably I'll crash for the night. Looks like it's calmed down in my room a little, so I don't have to.
Hey!
No, after a while they just don't care about me not carrying a torch around. Maybe they know who I am.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir, this...
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who...
Hey, wait, what?
That's excellent.
So far...
You have to...
That's not the worst...
Oh, wait. My bad.
What should I do with Pius once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
It doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pius, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pius is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good. If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. Good luck, then.
Sorry about skipping all that dialogue, guys. I thought that was an old... that was old dialogue for the massacre at Neva. I don't know why he mentioned it. Anyway, I think maybe that was a glitch with the whole picking that dialogue to go on. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. It's already late. It's past 1 over here. So I will see you guys probably either tonight, somewhere around 10 or 11 Pacific Standard Time, or the night after. So either Tuesday or Wednesday, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I will see you guys later. You guys take care and peace out.